The Alps, the highest mountain range within Europe. In Austria, they cover nearly 2/3 of the country, especially in the west. No wonder then that the Austrian armed forces can look back on a long tradition and considerable experience in mountain warfare. As a member of the European Pooling and Sharing Training Initiative, Austria has taken a leading role in mountain warfare training within the European Union. The reason for this stems from the special challenges EU member states have to meet in various crisis regions. The European Union Pooling and Sharing Mountain Training Initiative was founded to coordinate and standardize common training. Its aim is to optimize member states' mountain warfare capabilities. But what does this initiative convey? The most dangerous enemy in mountainous regions is undeniably nature itself, on account of its power and unpredictable behavior. During the First World War, more soldiers died on Alpine front lines in avalanches, rockfalls and accidents than from enemy fire. So high mountain training normally starts with how to maintain combat readiness. A soldier will only be able to fight effectively in a mountainous environment if he's able to cope with its difficult and rapidly changing conditions. Movement across mountainous terrain requires special knowledge, suitable equipment, and above all, lots of experience. Not only can the weather change within minutes, but the terrain too alters constantly. Movement superiority is the central factor for the success of operations conducted in mountainous terrain. The real challenge for military mountaineers is to climb and fight in rocky terrain even under the worst conditions. Even well-trained mountain troops, familiar with extreme terrain conditions, sometimes need the support of various specialists, like military mountain guides, in order to make terrain accessible to them. This includes, for example, the construction of fixed ropes or ropeways, and requires adequate training. The assessment of avalanche hazards is also a part of a mountain leader's responsibilities. If necessary, he may even decide to blow up avalanches to ensure the advance of his troops. One cannot imagine modern mountain warfare without the use of helicopters. Air transportation can compensate for numerous restrictions. Pilots require special training to fly in high mountain regions, and soldiers on the ground need to know how to cooperate with them when calling in helicopters. In bad weather and on difficult terrain, pack animals have proven to be a reliable replacement for helicopters and vehicles. They're often used in support for the transportation of weapons, ammunition, food, water, and other supplies. Rescue and recovery operations are basic elements in all mountain training. A recovery operation in mountainous terrain is more time-consuming and exhausting than one in low-lying areas. Ideally, such an operation uses helicopters, because evacuation by land could be too stressful and entail negative consequences for the wounded soldier. An avalanche-related accident poses a special challenge for rescue workers, as it requires rapid, coordinated action. Seconds can decide between life and death. In such extreme situations, but also in inaccessible terrain and in unfavourable weather conditions, rescuers use special equipment like, for example, the Austrian-developed universal transportation gear. Only once soldiers have adapted to the difficult environmental conditions of mountainous regions can they be trained to fight there. To obtain the special skills of mountain warfare, soldiers need regular training in mountainous regions. Within the European Union Pooling and Sharing Mountain Training Initiative, Austria offers its military mountain training areas. The highest of them, the Litzum-Valken training area in Tyrol, covers an area of more than 50 square kilometers. It is located between 1,410 and 2,886 meters above sea level, and most of its surface is covered with snow from November till May. It offers the various member states realistic conditions for the training of their mountain troops. The European Union Pooling and Sharing Mountain Training Initiative creates the conditions for its member states to develop their mountain warfare capabilities. Austria contributes to that with its wealth of experience and training and exercise facilities.